Three, two, one. Hello and welcome to the Nature World Podcast. I'm your host Alex and here with my co-host Trent and Kyle. How are we doing, boys?
Yeah, good. Kyle, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm great.
Gucci. I love having the same intro every week. It's great.
I
am back. Yes. Thanks for Tori and Jessa. What's the word? Imitating me. I was gonna say intimidating me, but
they were quite intimidating, to be fair.
Yeah, they were trying to kick you out.
They seem like they were trying to sell my spot, but no.
Yeah, no one else.
Yeah. I stood at the helm. It's my ship. Just sounds like I own the thing. Righto. Bit of a big week, hey.
Yeah.
In terms of uni, we've kind of. I say we've been smashed. We're pretty lucky. My mate, right, he goes to Western Sydney. He has 6 assignments in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, far out.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, can't swear.
And we're like, oh no, we have two in 1 week. No, and he's got 3. He's got like 6 into the next 2 weeks.
Over the next 3 weeks, I think I've got 5 due. But yeah. I'm doing the double major there.
0.
So.
Yeah, you are. So you're a bit of a big man, to say the least.
Yeah, absolute big man.
Yep, that's me.
Huge man. He's huge.
Yeah. It's just because I'm taller than you guys.
Yeah, that's it. That's legit the only reason.
I'm heaps taller than Alex, aren't I?
You're massive, bro. I wish I was as big as you.
Alex, me and you like 5'11", Trent's 6 foot, man. He's got that difference.
I'm pretty close to 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm like, what, 4'2", I think?
Yeah, you really are.
About 4'2".
Yeah. I'm about the same height as Ed, you know what I mean? Like, big Ed. Like
and if you don't know who Ed is, check out Kyle's YouTube channel.
Yeah,
banger video, I must say.
Actually, from making that video, I had to see Ed's face so much.
Yeah.
Every time I looked in the mirror, I started like seeing him morph over my own face.
Morph? What the hell?
Speaking of your face, did you guys see the meme that I posted in our group chat?
That is...
The Aight Bet guy.
Oh yeah.
Can you put up the screen, Kyle?
Yeah, I'll put the Aight Bet guy, man.
I'm gonna post on Twitter tonight too, just to make sure everyone can see it. It's hilarious. It is. But am I wrong, Trent? It's just Kyle.
Nah, it looks. It's just Kyle.
It looks like Kyle.
If this video
if you were small,
and you had like a little ball spot.
likes, if this video gets 100 likes, I'll get that haircut.
Whoa!
I'm gonna like on it just so
you've heard it here, guys. 100 likes, and Kyle will shave his head like a monk.
Let's do it. No, it's like a bowl cut. It was amazing.
It's a bowl cut with like
Oliver Tree
bold head on top.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Haircut. I have to get that too. Jeez. Okay, so I'll do that.
Yeah.
I got it.
That'd be kind of hot.
Kyle will become a monk.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Speaking of school, I was going to try and segue a little while ago. We went a bit off topic. What are we thinking of our next DA ideas? Because I want to sort of have a chat, a bit of a brainstorm, if you want to call it that, about what we're thinking of doing next semester. Because we do have at least 1 DA. We might even have 2. I'm not sure.
2?
Yeah, because we're doing 206 this semester or next semester instead of next year's semester.
We're doing a second year subject in a first year.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
I'm actually, flex on you guys. I'm doing 2 second year subjects next semester.
What are you doing next semester?
I'm doing the second year for Screen Media? Yeah, because I want to do 2 of them. I want to do documentary and one of the basic ones. Like,
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because
nice,
documentary
Alex.
just sounds so fucking fun. It just sounds like you're making shit. And that's all I want to do in my life. Just make shit content.
Make shit.
That's what I want to
be a builder, big builder, man.
Basically Bob the Builder, but
Bob the Builder, but
or a dad.
4'2", and
could be a dad.
You could be a
300
dad.
kilos. Yeah.
Kyle is a bit of a father figure, I must say. No? Okay, no. We'll skip that one.
And moving on.
Kyle, what are you thinking? What do you think of your big DA?
I wasn't sure if we're going to continue this or so I've future-proofed myself. I'm going to try and make YouTube videos, just sort of stuff that because I want to get better at editing and that's helping me do it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the whole plan. That's why I've been making videos about Big Ed and stuff like that. Just trying to ride some trends. I'm on the verge of just making some Reddit reaction videos. You know,
Get me on that. I'll come record with you.
Yo, we're gonna make
I
some.
want to start up my YouTube channel too. So let's go.
Let's go, Zandy Wandy.
Sandy Wandy.
No.
That's not a good name.
That's a really good name. No, I think Alex, you should do that. Like, lock it down.
If
Lock
we
it
hit
down.
100 likes, I'll change my Twitter name to Zandy Weird.
My gosh, 100 likes, Kale. Kale. Wow. 100 likes, Kyle becomes a monk. 100 likes, my gosh, I can't speak today, guys. Guys, just.
If I get
talk.
that haircut, I think my name will change to Kale. That looks like that person you sent doesn't look like a Kyle. He looks like a Kale.
Kale spelled with a C.
Yeah. Oh no. If we get 1,000 likes, I will change my name to Kale with a C.
I'll be Zandy Wandy, but you'll be Kyle you'll be Kale with a C, and we'll just be stuck as this podcast. Ugh.
Oh,
What do you think, Trent, for your one?
I've got no idea, hey. I do like YouTube, so I'd probably try to do something with that.
I
But,
think a lot of people will sort of aim towards YouTube because TikTok's been done. TikTok's been like
yeah.
done so much. It's kind of a bit like, you know.
And
know about that one,
Instagram is like a no-go after.
It's just like, yeah, after that many people did it this semester. Sorry to people who did it, but you're boring.
yeah.
Whoa.
Well, it depends if you've because if you've got a successful DA, I guess you can just reuse it. Like, you continue
I mean,
it.
we could really just continue this and just improve it more, but
I think
I think it's pretty good.
we all want to keep doing we want to branch out, make our own individual brands.
Yeah.
You know?
Not this will stop either. I think we should keep going with this too.
Oh, yeah.
But we might just, decrease the frequency. Not like we've had a lot of frequency. We're only up to 10 episodes
we're
now.
only 10 episodes and we're into the 13th week of being around. So,
Yeah, it's just we're not that good at math, to be honest.
it's
That's
just hard without going into a place and doing it. Let's be real. It was so easy going into our place on a day and just recording then.
Maybe if we were more consistent, we would have a sponsor. But speaking about sponsors,
ooh,
Landscape, not Landscape.
Manscaped
That's
for
a,
landscaping. No,
That's a place. That's what a portrait view. No, I'm speaking up my ass right now, aren't I?
Really
Manscaped are looking for a sponsor, big or small. Get it? That's an innuendo because they.
oh,
are about,
I see.
They do that kind of stuff. Good one, Kyle.
I think that was the point of the tweet when they.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. I completely skimmed over that.
I didn't realize either. I just looked
they
at
get
that. Just connected.
Dots.
But yeah, they're looking for a sponsor. So please at them the sponsor Major Trouble, so we can get some money because I think we're all broke boys right now. Besides Trent because he's rich,
I mean,
obviously.
especially me. You got a bit of Seno, don't you? Bit of Seno.
Yeah, man, I get that Seno. I get that.
You know how long
money.
my Seno claim's taking? So I put it on the 7th of this month. It won't come to the 17th of next month. It's taken a month and a half for my Seno claim to go through.
You're gonna get good back pay though, so you will be like balling for a bit.
Yeah,
My friend had
hopefully.
the-
But who knows?
my-
I might not even get it. It's the problem.
Oh, they haven't told. Yeah.
No, they're just saying my claim is still going.
Ooh,
Oh, it sounds like you're in limbo right now, man.
I know, I need to get a job, but I don't want to work. I'm lazy. Anyway,
What
Who
other
wants to
topics
do
do we have?
who wants to do the next segue?
well, actually, you were talking about being lazy, Alex. So I thought a good segue would be to mention what kind of things you like to do whilst you're being lazy. Is there anything you like to watch in particular?
Watch soccer. Good. Okay, that's smart. Okay.
Yes!
Well, it's also because I want to play too. It's both. Anyway, soccer's back, baby. Soccer is back
Baby.
and bustling. So the Bundesliga's already back. Bundesliga's been back for a while. The Premier League today have just announced they're going to be back on the 7th of June. And
Yeah,
my
I-
team is the first game, which is good.
I was hoping that wasn't going to happen because I don't want Liverpool winning the league.
Why? I want them to win. I want them to win, bro.
I
They
just want
deserve
it for the meme. I can't because Liverpool fans, they've already won a Champions League. They don't deserve good things, okay? As an Arsenal fan, if we don't get good things, they don't get good things, okay?
Being a bit of an arse there, Kyle.
It's a bit of an arse, yeah.
A little bit. It just comes
Nah,
with the
so
territory.
I didn't even get that when I said it. I was like, oh, yeah, you are a bit of an asshole. Ah, I get it.
Nice.
But also, local soccer's coming back. I've got training tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
It's weird. I can't train because I'm still in my moon boot. 3 more weeks recovery and then I'll hopefully be out of it. But I can't train, so I'm going to go down and support the boys.
You always got to be there for the boys.
Gotta be there for the boys. Tactics and that, you know.
That
But I'm kind of glad soccer's back. It means that some normalities are being restored.
Yeah, it's great. I just want all sport to be back. Like, to be honest, I just love, because I just, one of the only channels I watch is just like the sports channels on Fox. So like the soccer being back, when the basketball comes back, the footy's back, the NRL is back.
Hang on. You like sport, Kyle?
Most, yeah.
Did you know that? I didn't know that, Trent.
That's crazy.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I don't think the listeners would have understood.
Is there a
that
favorite
I
sport
really
that you like,
sport.
Kyle?
It's footy. It has to be footy, surely.
Wait.
You
What's
ruined
my
it.
favourite sport?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably footy. It's footy and basketball are my two favourite.
Basketball? I didn't
there
think
you
you
go.
was a basketball man.
Yeah, I really like basketball, but I support a very shitty team. Shout out to New York Knicks. Worst team in the league. Let's go.
Well, the Hawks are closed down.
Yeah, they went
Hawks aren't
bankrupt or
anymore.
something.
Like you're talking about NBL. I don't watch NBL. I watch NBA. So
I was just speaking of, you said about favourite basketball team. I was like, the Hawks. And I was like, oh, wait, the Hawks are like dead now. They've liquidated, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of sad because LaMelo just invested into him as well.
He hit $500K or something into it or something.
Yeah,
like
he put a like that. He was the
Just threw his money
he
away.
put 500K in, and he was like one of the
the majority
owners, which
holders, yeah.
put into my mind. They're like, bro, they're so cheap because like I think being a part owner in an NBA team would be like hundreds of millions of dollars probably.
Hundreds of millions. Same with any other sport except for Australian basketball.
Yeah, we're just so broke, bro.
It's a dead game. There's like 6 people that go to games.
Yeah.
Legit.
And we're actually one of the better ones outside of America. Like
The European one's sick, like a Champions League.
European are amazing, but like
Guys,
it's America,
oh no.
European, and then just down.
Yeah.
Guys, I just have to jump in here quickly. I've just seen a notification for my mailbox pop up, and I think it really I need to just jump to this topic. So,
Alright.
so my blog, one of my blog posts,
Not another
it's
one.
become
not another
famous.
One. Not another one.
It's famous.
Oh.
Nah, I got on it wasn't even. It was posted on the 14th of May, I think. It's an old one, but it just popped off all of a sudden. I don't know how it's happened, but all these bots have found it, and I've got at the moment I think over 85 posts or comments.
You had 85 just before the podcast.
Yeah, so it'll be 86 now after that comment, and they all started off as skincare things, nothing too extreme. You saw one, Carl. Sorry, Alex. What was that one that you saw that was?
Oh, it's like men's pills for that area.
Yeah, yeah.
Talking about that area, Manscaped. I'm not joking.
Yeah, sick. Okay, so I've just gotten another comment, and it's from. No, this is the name that they were under. It's how to get a massive penis manually. So yeah,
I don't want to know how to do it manually. What the
Manually.
fuck?
Yeah,
You're
bit
doing
stuffed.
a surgery by yourself? What the fuck?
A
That
bit
shit's
crap.
whack.
So yeah, that's that blog post. Whilst it's got a lot of comments, I'm starting to want to disable comments on there so I don't get any more from these bots. They're starting to get a bit more extreme.
Bro, Trent's getting more comments on that blog post than we get viewers on the Major Trouble podcast.
Yeah, but they're all bots, so it's fine.
Yeah, so we have real viewers. Shout out to the viewers.
Yeah, shout out to the real people.
Love you guys, man. He's supporting us through this hectic time. Now we made it to 10 videos. I'm pretty sure that deserves a plaque sent by YouTube, getting to 10 videos. I think it's more impressive than subscriber milestones.
Right. Anyway, next segue, I guess. I went skiing on a jet. Wait, that's not right. I was on a jet ski. Not skiing. I've been skiing before, but I was on a jet ski yesterday or the day before.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was sick. So one of my mates, shout out to Joel and Jaden, they were both there. They have he's got a jet ski, Joel, and he took us out to have a ride around on it, and he had just made this new tow rope for the jet ski. So he'd gotten pool noodles and he just duct taped them onto the rope to make it float. and then he'd spaced them out over a decent gap. So I think he cut the pool noodle up into 3 segments, and then glued it, sticky taped it on apart. And then he got us on the jet ski, and he put a foam surfboard on at the back, and you'd hold onto the handle for the rope, and he'd just tow you along, like pull you. And it goes pretty fast. Like, I was not gonna lie, was pretty terrified when he was just going, because it just goes from 0 to 100 like in a second. It's ridiculous. Like, and it just jerks you, and I just freak out because I've got no one behind me, and I'm just going straight over the back of the jet ski if I fall. So, yeah, it wasn't that fun on the jet ski, but I was loving it being towed. We had the foam surfboard, and we were trying to work out how to stand up on it. Yeah, I couldn't figure out the technique for doing it, so I was just knee surfing for a while. And then Jaden, he had to go, and he worked out the strat for it. I think he got up, he figured out how to do it. I'm not sure how long he managed to stay up for the first try, but then he gave me a go. Got up straight away, first try, boom, straight up onto my feet, and I was just surfing behind the jet ski. And yeah, every time we did it, I just rocked up straight away, and it was sick. Like, we were just, yeah, it was really fun. Anyway, that's what we did.
That was a compelling story. Wish we had footage to put over top of it. Do you have any?
No, I wish I did. It would have been sick. They were trying to tow me onto waves as well, but the thing does not turn.
I wish you posted that on your Instagram so that I could do a shout out for all of our Instagrams.
I don't even touch my Instagram. Have you seen? I've got pictures on there of when I was 12, I think.
Yeah, I posted my first photo about 8 months the other day.
Gee.
I think I saw your photo, because I normally, like, before I meet people, I stalk their Instagram so I can get a good idea of who they are.
Yeah.
And I saw Trent, and I went back to his first photo, and Mans wasn't the sex god he was now back then, where he's getting 16 girls trying to go over to him. Like,
Oh my god.
Shout out the girls, you know who you are.
Don't even need to name me.
Why'd you say it like that?
My god. Anyway.
Make it more awkward for Trent next time he hangs out with them.
Yeah, brilliant.
Speaking of girls, let's talk about sim culture.
That's a good segue. I was thinking about that.
That is good. That is actually
we're
really good.
talking about it for the podcast, and I just want to talk about it because it's been a topic. What the hell's up with all this sim culture stuff? Let's go to the example that happened just before. So I'm like, boys, we need to get this podcast on a recorder because I'm going to be out at the house at 7, go meet my girlfriend after work. And then Kyle calls me a simp. And then I'm like, but it's not a simp. Because to me, a simp is someone like the Pokemon simps, for example. The ones that just give them money and adore them for, you know what I mean?
Ah, alright, I see.
Yeah, that's definitely
That's a
what
simp. That's a simp, right?
Okay. See, my interpretation was a simp was someone who just was really just subdued towards women. Like they just sit back and they do whatever they tell them to. Like, they're really shy.
Oh, that's submissive.
Yeah, submissive. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah.
I think there's a difference.
Submissive.
We've lost
There's a difference between the two, yeah.
We've lost the difference between. We've forgotten that whipped is a word.
That's a perfect word that we need for people. Like me, I'm whipped.
Yeah.
I'm not a simp. I'm whipped.
You're not a simp because you're actually getting it. Like,
I used to have
thing.
an app on my phone. And it was a whip.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I was literally just thinking that.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I wish I had this on my phone. I would just be playing it for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, I'm whipped. I'm not a simp. I'll admit I'm whipped, but I'm not a simp.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Simp
I'm
is
not.
More of,
Not a simp, I swear.
Guys.
more of a person that doesn't actually. That's sort of trying but can't. You can be a simp not just to famous people, because a lot of people use the example of Pokemon and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Trent's
Or the
a simp
OK
to Kyle.
What?
Yeah.
When did this
I was
happen?
gonna say a few other names, but I better not.
So you said
Sick.
Kyle.
Nice.
Let's say Kyle. Let's say Kyle.
No, but in general, you can be a simp like those guys that try to get with a girl and will do things that normally they wouldn't do for their actual friends. So
Right.
spending money on a girl just because they're a girl. And that sort of goes down to a deeper thing of there's guys that don't just see girls as can be friends. They just go the pussy is the ultimate goal.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
pussy
Wow.
power, yeah.
There you go.
It's on people just want that. They think it's the be all and end all of life.
Yeah, they need it. They need it now, or they're never gonna have it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
They need to spend all their time and money getting this thing, or it's gonna go away.
Yeah. I think Bobby Lee
I
had
think that's a better way to explain a simp than just being like, oh, you hang out with your girlfriend.
But it's so funny to call people simps.
It's hilarious. I love it. Like I love when it's funny as doing it, but it's like
comes off the tongue better than whipped. I think now.
Simp. It's just a nice word to say.
You're a fucking simp.
You're a fucking simp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Instead of just like you're fucking whipped. I mean that sounds good too. You're fucking whipped, bro.
We're swearing a lot in this podcast. This is not going to get monetized.
Oh, like there really wasn't any need for those either. Like you guys could have just said you're simp or you're.
Oh yeah, we have Manscaped.
We would have got the same point across.
We don't need you anymore, Susan Wojcicki.
Who's that? What?
The CEO of YouTube.
Ah, okay. Oh, did you guys hear that? I heard the wheezing. I heard the wheezing. Carl was laughing.
Carl was laughing.
Yeah. I've been laughing this whole time. It's just the wheezes don't come through the mic that well.
The wheezes are like premium.
But can I actually make a point? I felt like a real YouTuber in that video I made of Ed because it got copyright claimed.
Good shit.
It was the first time I felt like a proper content creator.
For the first time in forever. Anyway, moving on. The next.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Speaking of stuff on fire. Kyle's career did be lit. We're gonna move straight into trending now. There's only really one thing we really need to talk about. Is the whole Minneapolis George Floyd situation.
It's like a purge. Like there's a purge going on.
Scary.
Carl just shared us a video. What was happening in that video, Carl? Tell the people.
Well, Keemstar posted it on Twitter. Just gonna make sure that people know that Keemstar. But there was this lady in a wheelchair and she was stabbing fools trying to get into a Target, and it's crazy because she's also in a wheelchair. So she's like probably isn't the most optimal person to stab people. Because she can't really go any higher than like, someone's waist.
Yeah, the most efficient stabber.
Yeah, you'd think someone efficient at stabbing is someone of average height and that can walk, not someone in an electronic wheelchair.
Kyle is like the prime stabber.
Someone who can get that lunge motion with their feet instead of having to back up with your wheelchair and then push forward.
Shanks.
I'm not optimal. I'd be the ultimate person to get stabbed because I'm fat. So it's like Kevlar.
You're just a good meat shield.
But yeah, like I'm a meat shield because because I'm not fast. So if they run away, I'm gone. I'm gonskis. You know what I mean?
Gonskis.
I'm gonskis. I can't do it. But yeah, so like it's literally like a war zone, like Trent said.
It's crazy. So what the headline says is heated protests continue across the US as thousands demand justice for George Floyd. Protests have erupted across the country over the death of George Floyd, a black man who was suffocated when he was pinned to the ground by a Minneapolis police officer. Minnesota declared a state of emergency. Well, I didn't know that. Amid looting and rioting in Minneapolis, while more protests mount in New York, Denver, and other cities. And then there's the point under it. Protesters took to the streets across the country after the death of George Floyd. A state of emergency has been declared. Donald Trump responds by offering military support to Minnesota. And protests have also taken place in New York, Denver, LA, and other US cities. Yeah,
I actually saw the first video of the protest I seen today was Sneeko made an edit of it because he was in New York filming it for a video. Yeah, and I was like, this shit's crazy. Like people. Yeah, I
saw photos on Twitter. There's some really good photos of just people holding Molotovs and that. And I'm like, how? This is like a movie. What the fuck?
This is like something you see in like, you know when you see like in Eastern Europe, they always have like these random riots?
The Ukraine shit.
Yeah, but this is in America. This is in a place that's meant to be.
This is Minneapolis. This is a huge place.
This is meant to be in a place which is like people would say is like civil. Like you would be like, oh, Ukraine, it's like war torn or something. Yeah. No, this is America. This is the place that like.
This is America.
This is the reason why Kyle hates America. Am I right?
No, I just hate. Like, no, I don't hate America. I just hate like the bad Americans that probably ruin it for the rest of the country. Like
the police officers.
Like the police officers.
Oh my god.
Like they're terrible.
Was terrible. You know, they only got fired. That's it. They only got fired for their job. That's it.
Gee.
It's disgusting.
I heard that they weren't even fired. I heard they were on leave. They got paid.
Really?
I haven't heard that they got fired yet. I know
that's when they got fired. That's about it.
The mayor wanted to do an investigation into it or something. But
Wants to do an investigation. Oh my, people are so dumb.
It's insane. Like, it's insane that, like, this was the straw that broke the camel's back, and it was built upon years of events like this happening. Like, we're just gonna, like, people are now acting up on it, but it's a problem that's existed in America. That's why that song "This Is America" was written. Like, because that's what American society. I can't play the song because Donald Glover will copyright claim us.
But no, it's shit's insane. And then just I got a quote from Trump just here to sort of end off on Trump. So he said, "I can't stand back and watch this happen to a great American city, Minneapolis. A total lack of leadership. Either the very weak radical left mayor Jacob Frey get his act together and bring the city under control, or I will send in the National Guard and get the job done right." And then under that, you can't. I didn't see the. I only got a screenshot of a website, but it says the Twitter has violated Twitter rules of glorifying violence. However, Twitter has determined that it may be in the public's interest for the tweet to remain accessible. So Twitter tried to censor Trump, and this already happened. What? When did it happen, Trent? A few days ago. You want to explain what happened?
Yeah, I'm not sure how long ago it was, but they put a fact check on one of his tweets because he was like saying some rubbish about how the voting system's rigged or something like that. And so, yeah, they put a fact check on it. And so pretty much it's like a disclaimer. It pops up before you read the tweet. And it's like, this information might not be accurate. To inform yourself, read these articles. And then they gave you a whole heap of like reliable content that you could read off of to inform yourself about the topic. And he went
so pretty much censoring him in a sense.
Yeah, which is like he's spreading misinformation and or disinformation sometimes. So it's like
never ever has a president been censored.
Yeah, Twitter's quite slack with censoring like misinformation. Well, you shouldn't be censoring it because it's like or deleting it. Sorry, because that's like reaching freedom of speech. But just like informing people that this is disinformation, this is misinformation. Don't spread it. Just take what you see here with a grain of salt.
For presidential account.
I know, yeah. Donald Trump's like...
Yeah, that's just, like, honestly crazy.
I don't know how he's allowed to just have his Twitter as a president. I feel like there's rules around
he's
that.
He's like a child. He should
like,
be
I'm pretty sure, like Obama, like, they normally get someone else to run their Twitter for them.
Yeah.
But
or usually this kind of stuff would come out in, like, a presidential decree or something, like in a White House article or something like that.
Yeah, no. Trump just does it himself, man. Trump's an independent.
Trump is Trump.
Trump is an independent content creator, mate. Respect.
Dude, imagine his Twitch. Imagine he Twitch streams.
Yeah, that would actually pop off.
If Trump knew what Twitch was, he would.
He'd make
he would be the person. He would be those guys complaining about Twitch bots and stuff. That's the Trump.
They're taking my money. I think we'll wrap it up there. We're almost a half an hour. It's probably a good time to sort of wrap things up.
This was a solid podcast, guys.
We had a few issues. I mean, if you want to hear more about it, we can definitely... I mean, I'm definitely guessing there'll be a lot more info on the Minneapolis stuff this time next week.
Yeah.
And things will be changed on the weekend. So we're recording this on a Friday. So if any information changes or something comes out that we've said wrong, we're only using the information that we've seen as of Friday, the 29th of May. So there'll probably be new things that come out that sort of change things, or there'll be more events that are happening. I'm sure if you check our social media, it's probably our personal ones, and we'll probably more be retweeting on there, I'd say, than on the Major Trouble account itself.
Yeah, so you should definitely check out all our socials.
Check out our personals. There'll be a link in the description. But definitely just keep checking up on those because we'll give you updates about stuff too. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Remember to subscribe on YouTube, to follow us on Spotify. Also check out our social medias at MedSurePod on both Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
Again, shout out Tori for running us pages. You're doing a mad job.
And just before we end as well, guys, I just wanted to tell you guys something.
Yep.
I think you played the whip sound effect, right?
I got the app.
Played the whip sound effect. I was guessing that.
I was like, because the audio cut off a bit.
I thought you were like, oh no, Trent's mic started or something because he tried to take a video from Tori or something.
No, but we've continued with the weekly Tory shout out.
Yeah, it has to be every week. Remember to use the code Major Trouble at Territorial Presets for 10% off your preset packs. If you want to make your photos look really good, really nice, really good.
Great.
Really nice.
If you want to make your Instagram page a lot better and pop a bit more, then hop over to territorialpresets.com. As far as I
Also,
know.
don't forget to at Major Trouble to Manscaped so they can sponsor us.
Manscaped on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll catch y'all next week.
Later.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.